Welcome to the first ever mukbang on this channel. I understand these mukbangs, eating it and recording yourself eating, is like all the rave on all these channels now, so I decided to give it a go, especially because I believe it can be helpful to you. So today's meal is a rice cooker meal, and it is rice, white rice in the rice cooker with a little bit of turmeric pinched in, some onions and mushrooms, which I just threw in, broccoli, which were in the top rack, just steaming, a sweet pepper, and this is one of my favorite meals, and it's actually one of the ones I've used to lose weight. So as we come over here, you're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to put all of these sardines, I have no idea what I'm doing, you can tell. That's a can of King Oscar olive oil, extra virgin olive oil sardines. So we're gonna get going here. We're gonna start eating. Accompanying this will be honey roasted cashews and walnut, or honey roasted almonds and walnuts, and dried cranberries, and a couple of BCAAs to go with Welch's grape juice. I've had those Welch's grape juice for years, man. Those little to-go containers. They're just so easy to do. But this is good because it allows you to be able to just prepare your rice cooker, whatever you're going to have, bam. You don't have anything to clean up except the rice cooker itself and the little paddle that stirs it. And then you have the oil and the rice itself. Plus, you get some broccoli florets in there, you get some greens, and you are ready to go. So the lighting is kind of weird here, but this is actually, when you're fasting, this is a great way to actually eat and enjoy yourself. Because again, the thrust is not on the amount of calories you're getting. The thrust is on your level of self-control. And if you're jonesing at the meal, like I sometimes say, set a timer for 5 minutes and make yourself wait. But this right here, although it's low calories, it's a great way to go throughout the day and maintain your OMAD. It's easy, it is trouble-free, and it is very much worth doing. And if you're like me, and you love sardines, I know some of you absolutely hate it, it is still a great way to go because sardines are cheap. They are, I'm going to put a little more salt. I could probably argue that I shouldn't, but a little bit of pepper. They're cheap. They are filled with omega-3s, and you get protein. And with the rice cooker feature, you're pretty much guaranteed, well, you are guaranteed, that you're not going to over-prepare, which is a big bummer. When you over-prepare, you end up in a situation where you feel like you've failed. You feel like you've gone wrong. God, there's no good camera angle from here. It's a little better, I guess. But it's really nice because you feel like you're in control. You don't want to waste food, but you also want to make sure you know what to expect every day, which is another bummer. If you don't get what you want, or even halfway what you want, you end up going through the day and you feel like you haven't eaten or you're not satisfied. This allows you to be satisfied. Rice cooker for me is essential. I've gone through 3 over the years, but unlike a lot of people, I use mine regularly. It's better than a stovetop because it's kind of made for this, but also it's the timing feature and the fact that I can let it go and forget it until I need to come back into the kitchen. Much easier than a regular pot. Pinch off a little turmeric and you're making your rice go much further. A little bit of broccoli in the steam tray, and again, you are going much further. If I want hot peppers, I'll put them in. Sometimes I like it plain. When I do sardines, I do plain rice. And maybe just turmeric. If not stir fry, this is the only way I get broccoli. Stir fry or this. Minimalism. I find goes with me everywhere. It's very hard to justify getting away into wasteful things because I feel like I'm losing the battle with life and hope and help and happiness. I want to be of value. And I find that if I let my mind go into unhealthy, self-serving routines, such as going out and getting junk food and going out and eating out, it's not only expensive, but it is very difficult to manage in terms of my level of satisfaction. I feel like I've wronged myself and others. Sweet pepper I threw in. They're really good. Steaming vegetables is an art. But when you go with the rice cooker with a tray for steaming vegetables, it's really easy. I didn't put enough salt in my rice, which is a shame because I make it so much you'd think I'd have it down to an exact science, right? I'm very lazy when I cook. Sometimes I'll ruin batches of food because I don't do them properly. I get in a hurry. I eat pretty quickly. People say, I'm a speedy eater. I guess it's always been that way. Got to be careful not to scrape the bottom. I don't want any of the Teflon in me. But sardines, like rice, are cheap. You get a huge freaking bag of rice. Cashews are the most expensive thing, or almonds. Almonds are cheaper. Cranberries, dried cranberries are the only cranberries I get, and raisins, which you guys have seen me put on my plates because they're easy, they're no mess, and they're affordable. And these I've had for years. They're just so grab and go. When I was still over 300 pounds, I had bought a bunch of these in orange juice and apple juice and grape juice. Pop it off, take a drink so you have enough space to put in 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And it's pretty easy to make sure you do it every day because you already know the portions, you already know all of that. And for the amount of rice, I just use the cup that comes with it. And I'm going to post a link to this rice cooker. It's super cheap. Best Buy for under 20 bucks, I believe. Or right at 20 bucks. If I feel like eating more, I will do a second can of sardines. King Oscar version with the extra virgin olive oil. Or, if I'm tired of that, I will do some mock meat, or I will do turkey sausage, which I try to stay with poultry or fish if I'm going to have meat. I seldom, unless I'm eating out, I try not to do red meats or pork. But you can do this every day, nearly, and just change up what you're putting in to supplement the rice. And you can use any other mixed vegetable, anything you can freeze. I just have a bag of broccoli florets from Kroger. It's all you have to do. And you have dependable, healthy meals every day. I do eat fast, it's absolutely true. You see that? I got some on me. But my goal is ideally to be done as soon as possible with eating. I don't want to be thinking about the food any longer. I'm enjoying it supremely, but I don't want to be sitting there fighting with what I want, what I need. I have what I need. Now it's time to move on. I have these 4 BCAAs that I'm going to take with the juice and get a little extra protein. And I've got everything I need. And even if I choose to work out later, I'll have enough energy. I've been eating pizza because we ordered it at work the last couple days. I feel so bad eating pizza. It's one of the worst foods and I don't recommend any bread foods if you are really looking to feel better, because bread, the way it metabolizes, is not healthy. It's not terrible, but it's not healthy, and it can actually keep you from absorbing various B vitamins. All done. And it's absolutely delicious. I have on this video about 11 minutes and 48 seconds. Now I'm going to start working on my my good stuff here. Honey roasted almonds. Not cashews, almonds. I said cashews earlier, I realized. A couple of walnuts thrown in. So I'm getting my omega-3, which is most people aren't when they do a lot of their dishes. They get tons of omega-6 and not enough omega-3. So the only things I have to wash are the fork, the bowl, the lid, and the rack to steam the veggies. Guess what? That's not much trouble. I can do that without starting a tub of dishes, get some soap, and it's ready to go for the next day. I don't have any trouble. See, this is really good. With OMAD, you always enjoy your food so well. All right. My nose runs when I eat. It's no joke. It's not, the food is not hot. It's actually just it's a German thing. I don't know. A lot of people in our family, it's the way we do. I have no idea why. All right. Now, if you have any supplements or medication, now's the time. And like I said, when I was doing exactly the same as what you see here when I started eating healthy, when I was dropping my pounds. And I would just take a drink. Add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar now that there's room. Put the lid back on, shake it, mix it, and then take my supplements if you want to. You can also use the Chinese medicinal drops that I've showed you guys I take in the morning. Sometimes I do it at the meal, usually in my coffee in the morning. I got a busy day today. I got to get going, but I am going to finish this right here. You see, it's like I'm starving, but I'm not. I'm completely in control. All right, I promise that's the last time I'm going to do that. Just by mastering your routines, your OMAD will be much better. Just by mastering your routines. It's that easy. So we're at 15 minutes. My normal get done time is about 18 minutes. So I've eaten a little bit quicker today than I normally do. My OMAD meals run about 18.5 minutes. So let's say 20 minutes. If you can have your OMAD meal done in 20, I think you're doing really well.